Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the Duke here. Welcome once again to this week's episode of the Weekend Wrap-Up. I am the Duke, your host, and happy Friday. Is it last Friday in May? This is the last Friday in May. Time's flying. I don't know. It seems like it's going really fast to me. Hope y'all are well. A couple of things I wanted to talk about today. First off, it's very early when I'm doing. I think this is the earliest I've ever recorded one of these. So, apologies if my brain is not quite working as fast as it is normally. That's why I got this. So, a couple of things. I was busy this week actually. So I've been, and these are very ugly because they still have resin dust on them. But I've been working on polishing up some new masters. So you'll note this is a standard cube D6, and then this is I believe they call it a crystal D4, because there's the caltrop style. That's what old fogies like myself are familiar with of D4, and then there's the crystal that's this little box style, and then there's the shard. I believe what they call it. I call it like a star drop. So there's that style, and then I think there's another style too that's not super common, but there's a bunch of styles of D4s. So speaking of which, this D4, this shard style is from a non-logo set that I just never got the masters polished up. So I'm doing that. I believe this is the set from John's 3D Prints and Dice over on Etsy. It's a full set of 8 because it's got the shard D4, and then it's got the classic caltrops D4. This is very sharp. Like, the points are poking my fingers just to hold it up. Don't step on that. People are like, oh, you've never known pain until you've stepped on a Lego. So I've been working on that. I got some cool stuff in the mail. So my friends, the folks over at Culture Hustle, Stuart Semple. So I got this. I backed his Kickstarter for, I think it was spray, where basically it's a little mechanism that you put on any plastic bottle, and it turns that plastic bottle into a spray can. And so he sent me this 50-gram jar of Pinkest Pink. Oh boy, is it pink! And I've used this in a couple of sets of dice. But then I was like, hey, this is I didn't realize until I think I was poking around their website, and I didn't realize that it actually lights up in black light, because I happen to have a little black light flashlight because I got some UV resin nail polish for doing some cool dice effects. I still need to test that. But I got the black light for curing it, the UV light, same thing, for curing it, and I was like, hey, wait, this powder just goes nuts under a black light. That's what it says on the website. And so I tested out, sure enough. So I was like, holy crap, all of these, because he's got Pinkest Pink, he's got Yellowiest Yellow, he's got Greenest Green, and look how green that is, and not Bluiest Blue. I don't know why I didn't go Bluiest Blue, but it's Loveliest Blue. So all of these powders will go nuts under a black light, which is cool because I want to experiment with them in dice. And then, because I was at the store, I was like, wait, he's also got glow-in-the-dark powder. He calls it Lit. That so it's way better than glow-in-the-dark paint. Because apparently, glow-in-the-dark paint only has so many charge and light cycles before it stops working. This doesn't. And it produces, I believe, a brighter, more consistent glow with less light exposure than standard glow-in-the-dark paints. So I got that. I actually got his whole pack. So the original is green, and then I got yellow, pink, because of course I got pink, and I got blue. So these three, along with the original. Let's see if I can charge it up. Not really. No, it's not bright enough. Excuse me. So it is spring here in the Pacific Northwest, and that means plants are just skeet 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 skeet. So I'm a little in here. So excuse me if I make any disgusting noises. So those. Oh, and then I got this one. Black. It is Black 1.0. Not for Bean Boy. So I'll tell you a quick story about the Bean Boy thing. So if you've heard of, in Chicago, I think it's Chicago, there's a big reflective, it looks like a bean. I'm gonna be honest. There's a big reflective bean in a plaza there, and it was a statue art. I don't know what you call it, but it was commissioned and created by Anish Kapoor. He's a British artist, and first off, he gets very upset if you call it a bean, even though it's obviously a bean. So I call it a bean because it's funny. And then yeah, it totally looks like a bean. It totally looks like a reflective bean, like a chrome. It's a chrome bean. That's what it is. So this guy apparently he's like, super wealthy, and so he bought a new style of like black pigment paint technology that is like supposedly I think it's called Vanta Black. Excuse me. That is like the blackest black in existence. It actually it doesn't reflect like any light. 'Cause even I mean, the way our eyes work is that they pick up on the reflected light, and that's how we see. And so this black, it's like I've seen videos of it where they apply it to a 3D like sculpture or whatever that has you can see the contours. They paint it with this black matte black, and it basically disappears. It becomes a black hole of nothingness. So that's cool and all, but this dude Anish Kapoor guy, just bought it, and he's like, I don't let anybody use it. This is my paint. I'm sorry, what? Okay, sorry about that. They're a little change in venue, as you can see, going handheld out in the woods. So, what was I saying? I was talking about. What was I talking about? Dice? Well, of course I was talking about dice. I was talking about Anish Kapoor. So anyway, so the black 1.0 is basically Stuart Semple's answer to Vanta Black. And I think he's up to like 3.0 now, but the only powder form is 1.0. Anyway, what else did I do this week? I gave away some dice. Actually, those I gave them away the week before, but they got mailed out this week. And then, and those arrived, so very cool. Wow, holding an iPad with one hand is heavy. What else did I do? I started polishing up. Well, I told you all about that. I started polishing up the Masters. Oh, I finished. I know what I did. I finished polishing Rocket Pop dice. So those aren't available in the store yet, but they will be. Finished polishing those and painted them up. So those are good to go. What else did I do? Oh, I finished my second Bear logo mold. Looks really good too. So now I can make twice as many Bear logo dice because I've got 2 molds completed there. Is there anything else going on this week? I think that might be it. I think that's all I did. So, yeah, looking forward to the week ahead. I think I will probably pour some more dice. Um, People really like the crystal clear. Haven't sold those yet, but I might ink them in a slightly different color because I like the reddish pink metallic, but they're probably not the best to kind of show off because really not everybody likes reddish pink. So maybe I'll do like, I don't know, maybe I'll do another purple, or I'll do some, I don't know, blue maybe. People like blue, green, something. I'll figure it out. And then I'll probably finish polishing the other masters so I can start molds of those. My phone's going nuts. Yeah, that's for looking forward to the week ahead. So, that's pretty much it. That pretty much does it for me. So I think the question, what question? What's the question? The question is how many roads must have met? No. The question, because screw dividing people over stuff that there really shouldn't be a division about. So I'm gonna say this. The question is, are you more of a cat person? Are you more of a dog person? That's the question. So go ahead and answer it. On Patreon. Hit me up on Instagram, Twitter. Send me an email. I don't know. Figure it out. Until next time, everybody. Have a great weekend. Peace.